This is what you might have missed on BCSN Sports Nightly.
It is Thursday, it is tournament time, and it is time to go in the paint. Deon Thompson on my left in the purple. Is that like Prince?
Yeah, I'm trying not to go there. I'm going to keep smiling.
I'm just asking questions.
I'll get you tomorrow.
You look good, though. On the right, Andre Savage, looking good as always. Fellas, it's getting real now. We are in tournament time. But let's start with the biggest story of the week, and it came out at the beginning of the week. Ed Heintschel, suspended by the OHSAA for the tournament. Mike Schoen takes over. Dre, your thoughts?
A difficult situation. You're talking about rules being broken. We gotta call it what it is. Just an unfortunate situation. I'm just anxious to see, how they respond. I got to be honest. I'm not sure how it'll affect these guys.
He is a guy who is, like you said, well respected, but some of the things that I've heard is just simply not good. It's not true. Let me tell you something. This man has coached people at the highest level. Brian Roberts is playing now. Rob Chazinski, head coach of the Browns at one time, offensive coordinator. Big Don Muhort, one of the best business guys, and his son. So if you ask those guys about Coach Heintschel, I just don't like people question his character. That man is upstanding, and trust me, he doesn't have to recruit anybody. His program sells itself. If you want to go to St. John's, everybody knows what St. John's is about. He doesn't have to go out and sell the programs. And I want to get that out the way first, because I respect the man highly. Now, with that being said, I think they're going to be just fine. Understand, he gets to practice with these guys all week. And Schoen, he's been around the program. I think he's going to do a great job. I don't think it's going to affect St. John's one bit. I think they're going to rally, and I think they're going to do great.
Just real quick, both of you, can they beat Lima Senior with Coach Heintschel not on the bench?
Yes.
And you know where I stood on the situation anyway. So the players still have to play. I don't think they're interested in an 0-3 situation. And again, I just saw Lima Senior. We're going to get into some of this a little bit later here, but I still think they're the better team. I understand who the best player is. I get all of that, but the best team. And again, I would like to echo what Deon said. Again, Coach Heintschel, nothing but a class guy. And like I said, to take a shot at his character because of some flub in the road, which someone obviously is probably irate about, and to suggest that that's how the program is built. Like you said, Deon, it's not a sell. It's not a sell job there.
Okay, all right, fellas, let's move on a little bit. Division II now. Central Catholic and Scott, one of the marquee matchups. Tomorrow night we'll have the highlights on Sports Nightly Overtime Edition. This is going to be a good one. Anthony Wayne, Deon, who you got?
That's a tough one. That's why I had to pause, guys.
Dramatic effect.
But I think Scott's going to win. Central right now, I just don't think they have the horses that Scott has. I like Coach Lowe, everybody knows that, but I also like Coach Kugler, and I like the athletes that Scott has. And I'd be surprised if Scott didn't win the game.
I think Scott has dare I say, struggled a little bit here in the last few weeks. So I'm thinking that maybe there's a little bit of rally with those guys as well. So, maybe Central could be walking into a hornet's nest they're not really expecting. But, to their credit, here's a great opportunity for them, to salvage what has been a pretty, up and down sort of season.
Right.
So you would think they're going to come with a very, very serious effort.
Do remember this, though. Bulldogs only up 5 at half against Bowling Green. This week, Bowling Green only won 2 games all year, so we'll see how that plays out. All right, now I've been waiting on this one. We've been talking about it all year. The NLL, we don't know what to make of it. All of a sudden, we come into tournament time, and last night, Springfield beats St. Francis, a track team. Northview beats Findlay, a track team. The NLL ahead of the track. Dre, your thoughts?
Well, this is why they play. And so, everything, I just feel like, all old considerations should be thrown away anytime we get into a postseason situation that is single elimination. So, it's just circumstances, man, and momentum and all those things and, confidence, etc. So, just hats off to these guys. And again, I saw a heck of a game. This week as well with the Anthony Wayne Generals and Perrysburg. So I know they're going against each other. I know it's a serious rivalry and they are in the league, but I thought they made a heck of a showing, to sort of thwart Deon's case that they may not be up to snuff. No, but again, just
he put you on the spot.
I have to give him business for that.
I get to come back though.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta understand something. Okay, we're talking about Northview, who I've said they've been a great team all year, and Springfield, who's playing better than them right now. And they played against, and no disrespect to St. Francis, no disrespect to Findlay, but it's not St. John's, it's not Lima Senior. So I would put those two teams in the track against those other 2 top teams. and then do we say who's the winner then?
Right.
I mean, so we got to look at it for what it is, but I'm not going to take credit away from the NLL because I've said Northview's a good team. So I was right again.
Challenge though coming up for these guys like this weekend. Yeah, Anthony
tough.
Wayne, have fun with that.
Yeah,
There's a reward.
They got Lima
Well,
Senior.
yeah, that's what I said. Come talk to me next week.
Right.
After Lima Senior.
In St. John's.
Yeah, then you can say whatever you need to say.
Let's slow the game down. Coach Borchardt, if you can slow the game down and you guys aren't scared in the first few minutes, that's the key. You come out bombing like you did, let it go. You know what I mean? Just let it go is what I say. Let it go. Don't even worry about it. But again, they can slow that game down and mess with the tempo. Boy, those guys are good, though. I like the
This time of the year,
team,
you don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
I really like the team.
Like Coach Borchardt played for Jim Robinson at Maumee. He knows how to slow the game down. Andre Savage will be on the call for Anthony Wayne, Lima Senior. Deion Thompson on the call for Scott and Central Catholic. And see them tomorrow right here on Sports Nightly Overtime Edition.
Be sure to watch Sports Nightly weeknights at 10:30 on BCSN and follow us on Twitter at sports_nightly.